Hello everyone, my name's Lisa and I want to welcome you to our little homestead. We live in Pennsylvania and we've been on our property not quite 3 years. We've done quite a bit of improvements, but there's still a lot to go. So let me just show you around a little bit. Here you can see some of our little flower beds on the side of the house. And these are raised beds that we just did this year. Now when doing these, to help prevent weeds and all grass from growing up from the bottom, we put cardboard in the bottom. And then our soil that we put in is a mixture of mushroom compost, potting soil, perlite, and peat moss. Mix that up real good, water it down, and then you're ready to go. We got our wood from a local sawmill. It's a rough sawn oak, I believe it is. So we really like it. We've done a lot with the wood that we get from there. So I'll be talking about a few different things as we go along. And this is all new to me, so I just ask that you bear with me. So behind me is just some more of our property. We had tried putting a garden in right over here for the past 2 years, but our neighbor has some natural spring-fed ponds, and with the rain it's just overflowed the banks and flooded out our garden for the past 2 years. That's why we've gone with the raised beds. Back here there's a 5-acre plot that used to have corn and soybean alternated every year, and it was rented out to a local farmer, but we didn't get much money for it per year, so we just took it back. We haven't planted anything. The soil there is just horrible. We're giving it a break. We're letting it grow whatever it wants to grow. We'll end up doing a burn off, burning whatever weeds grow, because the carbon and from that burning is going to help the soil out a lot. Alright, so as I was saying, we've used the wood from the sawmill on a couple different projects. Back here is our chicken coop that we've built. That was the first thing that we did. And then our little pole barn to house some of our equipment. That's our garage. No cars are kept in it though, but my husband does have his tractor in there, as well as all his tools and stuff. So it's early spring. We're just getting out and starting to do things. So my yard is a little messy from me cleaning out the flower beds. In this bed, we planted a couple of blackberry bushes. I didn't realize they're going to go quite so well. So there's 2 of them there. I'm going to have to pull one up and replant it somewhere else. We also have several blueberry bushes, and there's a couple of leftover strawberries over there, but I'm hoping to get some more for this year. We also have this very large flower bed over here. And normally every year I plant a bunch of flowers in it. I do have annuals and some bushes and stuff like that that will come back. But for the most part, because everything that's going on right now, I'm going to be planting quite a few veggies in there. I am planting some flowers. I have sunflowers and marigolds and a few other things, as well as herbs and all. So we'll have plenty of things for the bees, for the pollinators and such. So here's my chickens. Some of them are going through some molt, so they don't look so good. And there's our wonderful rooster, Mr. Beaks. He was given to us, so I'm not sure what type he is, but he's very beautiful. I'm hoping to get some chicks between him and our girl back there. I'm not sure what she is either. She's a mystery. But I love our chickens. We get plenty of fresh eggs. These are not meant for meat birds or anything. These are just for eggs and my pleasure. Over here is an empty lot. We own that as well. We actually have a total of 10 acres here. But this lot is full of rocks and all, so you can't dig on it or anything. So there isn't a whole lot we can do with it. but I do have my compost pile over there. We have a burn pile going on. We have this tree that just died this past year, so we're gonna have to bring that down. Let me go show you my compost pile. Almost forgot, we have a creek that runs through our property. This comes down off the mountain, comes through here, and it meets up. There's a bit of a creek that comes from here, which is the overflow from the two ponds, and they meet up together and then go back around our property that way. But my compost pile is over here. Oh, and of course we have plenty of wildlife around. So this is my nasty compost pile. My husband's gonna go and try and get some pallets together so that we can actually get this piled in true piles, and I can turn it better and we can manage it a little better. Again, here's my creek. It comes together up over there and it comes this way. And it actually goes all the way around the property and keeps on going. Alright, so because I have to do raised beds, I'm also doing container gardening. You can see I have quite a few buckets here. And what they are is, I have a couple of cats. So they're actually kitty litter buckets. I've kind of repainted them, made them bright colors and all. And then I fill them with the soil that I told you all about. And then I'll plant different things in them. These I've already planted some for some cooler weather. I have kale, another kale, some cabbage, collards, and even some carrots. So just think of different things that you can use to repurpose. I know it's hard right now with the whole coronavirus, and there are some places aren't even selling seeds. So you just kind of have to get creative with different things that you can find around the house. It's like I had no seed starting trays, but I did have a bunch of the little tiny Dixie cups. So there are. So here on either side of my steps, you see these very long, narrow planter boxes. I have one on either side. I'm going to be planting my herbs in there. And then we also have all sorts of planters like this around, and I'll be planting veggies in those. I can't remember if I have tomatoes or beans planted in these. And then I'll put the tomato cage around it as well. So basically that is our homestead in a nutshell. Not bad for the first time. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes. Hopefully I'll be able to do more. Hopefully you'll come back and I'll get better at this as we go along. So thank you for joining, and until next time, bye.